Hey, good morning. Time again to have some everyday thoughts about December 28th, 2019. Just think of it. This is the last Saturday of this decade. In just a few days from now, 3 days from now, we'll be into the 2020s. A century ago, it was called the Roaring Twenties. I wonder what name they're going to give this decade coming up. But this morning, let's focus on this Christmas time that we are just now exiting out of as we begin to focus on New Year's. And amidst all the presents and the good things and the troubling things and the good memories and the bad memories, we acknowledge that the only reason we have this time set apart is because we want to celebrate Jesus coming to earth. So it's a good thing to ask, why did he come to earth? And what would I be like apart from Jesus coming? What am I like without Christ? Well, in Luke's gospel, Jesus tells us exactly what we're like apart from him. Listen to these words as he's talking to some folks in the synagogue as he begins his ministry here on earth. The Spirit of the Lord is on me because he has anointed me to preach good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the prisoner and the recovery of sight for the blind, to release the oppressed and to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor. He's reading words from the prophet Isaiah, written 700 years before, and he's describing you and me without him. He says we're poor. I don't care how much money we have. He says we need to be free because we're prisoners. And if you think about your own wants, desires, the things that we are enslaved to, yes, we need to be free. And we need to have sight. And how many times have you, done things because we were actually blind to the truth because we wanted our own way? And then he talks about having freedom from oppression. And you and I can relate to that as well because we know what it's like, the pressures of this world, our own entanglements with sin, our own entanglements with our desires that we cannot handle, and we feel that weight pushing down on us. So yes, we are poor. We are prisoners. We are blind, and we are oppressed. They're not pretty thoughts, but those are the people that Jesus came to save. If we're not in that category, Jesus has no meaning to us. He releases us from all those things. He gives us new life so that those things do not have to define us and shape us anymore. So as we enter this new decade, this new year, this new time in our life, remember about Jesus, what he did. What he says that I'm like without him and what I can be with him. Let's stop trying to fix things ourselves and honor Christ because he's the one who has freed us. He's the one that gives us eyes to see the way things really are. He's the one that lifts that heavy weight of oppression. He's the one that frees us from the heaviness of the oppression all around us. We serve a wonderful, magnificent Savior. Focus on that beautiful, precious thought this day. Lord bless. We'll be back tomorrow. You have a great day.